Hey, I originally made this tutorial for Romelia Nephis, but I decided that it had some good information in it, so I wanted to post it publicly. And then just as an example, I'm going to make transcriptions for this. So we're going to do the little auto transcriber thing. Um, Alright, so now we've got the transcriptions here. I want to make them into captions. I usually make the maximum length pretty short, usually 15 to 20. Short minimum duration, single lines. So then I'm going to hit create captions. As you can see, it creates a crap ton of captions. And you notice they are all not where I want them to be, and they're not the font I want them to be, they're not the color I want them to be. So how do I fix this? I'll tell you right now, right here. So we basically click and drag to select the entire, and we can zoom out to make sure that we select the absolute entire caption layer. Um, that means that anything we do here over, and then once we select the whole caption layer, we go to, oh God, Essential Graphics, and then the subtab Edit. Um, and now anything you do here happens to all of the text. So we have this little preview window here. It's a little small right now, but I can see it well enough. So the general thing I usually do is I put them about center, I slide them up. Okay, there we go. Can make a title axis. Okay, so then do that. Usually set the font to somewhere between 96 and 72. Looks like this is a larger font, so let's do 72. Um, and then the real magic here for like making the text pretty, I don't know if that's part of the question you had, um, but you do the fill, and then I think Yuki said that you do FF0000, reddest of the red. So we're going to do that for the stroke fill, and then for the outer strokes, what I do, and I got this from looking at what Mumi does to her text. So first stroke is um, solid black, and rather than the default 4, I do 3. I have to make it a little bit thinner, and then solid white at the standard 8. And then I put 1 too many. Just do that. And then I think I've made this a little bit thicker, so I do 13 there and make that solid black again. And then shadow is kind of optional. I think for the last shard I made for you, I included the shadow though. Yeah, I mean just so I've sort of, made the text nice and pretty, but because I did it all while having everything here selected, um, if you go
Question.
and look at the
Wait
next
a
bit of
minute, I have
text,
a question.
everything was affected.
What?
And then the next part is if you want to make them animated, you select all of these like this. You go to graphics and titles, and then you go down to upgrade caption to graphic. And that lets you make the text all bouncy and stuff. So that way, like, you see, like, the text is
Brazil
currently
in
really
America.
static. But if I select the whole text layer, I go to effects presets, and then I've got a special shorts text bounce. Oh gosh, I forget which one it is. I think it's this one that I use now.
Wait, is Brazil not a country of its own?
Obviously, I haven't fixed the subtitles, so they're not accurate, but you can
Why
see
is
that
Brazil
just like that, you've got a bunch of subtitles that are all looking the way you want, and then you convert them into a source graphic, and you can make them bouncy and wobbly and stuff. So yeah, I hope this helps.